guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be showing you my full glam makeup routine. Let's get on to the video. The first thing I'm going to be doing is my primer. So I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 8 Hour Wear Makeup Primer. Okay, so I put my primer on. This reminds me more of a sun cream than a primer, but it's fine. So what I'm going to do is wet my beauty blender and get my Revolution Concealer Define Full Coverage Foundation on. So this is a bit more darker than my usual skin tone, but it's fine because that's what you want in glam. You want to look a bit more tanned, and yeah, so because I've got like kind of like a more glowy primer with a matte foundation. Is it even matte? It's not even a matte foundation, but it's definitely not a glowy foundation. But basically it makes me look a bit more like natural skin because I don't like the cakey look. So anyway, we're going to be putting that on. So now we're moving on to concealer. So I'm going to be using my Collection Lasting Perfection. So I heard so many YouTubers saying good reviews about this, and I've never tried it before, so I asked for it for Christmas. It was literally like £2 on sale, and it's a really nice concealer. I think it might be a little bit too light, but I don't mind because when you're doing full glam, it's always good to look for brightening. So I'll just show you like where I position my concealer first and why. So get your concealer first, put some under my eye like that. I mean I did that a little bit too close, and then some like that, and then same on the other eye, and basically I'm just sculpting my face. I don't put any concealer on my nose because I don't really feel like I need to, but I do that. So this just lifts the face up. So I've done my concealer. That was probably like the easiest step. I look really weird because like my eyebrows are kind of covered in foundation, but don't worry, we'll be fixing that later. So now, because I am using cream products, I can't actually put my powder on yet. So what I'm going to do is do that after. But I'm going to take my blushed bronze by Made by Mitchell in Shady Business. You can't see because it's backwards. Oh, 1 second, I need to get a brush. So what I do is put it like, I put the contour bronzer here again to sculpt my face, and it looks better that way. So I'm just going to show you what I do. I'll do it on one side and then just do the other side. And time lapse. So wipe off the excess because it's quite pigmented, and then just so as you can see, I don't like bring it down here. I don't like do a really long swipe because once you blend it out, it kind of does that for you. So now let's just blend it out. I'm just going to be doing like stippling motions. And when you're doing it, don't drag down, drag up. Or lift up, as I should say. obviously make sure to blend the bottom out. Okay, so that's done. You can kind of see it. It just adds a little bit of warmth to my face, and then I do everything else. I do this and my nose with powder contour, but let me show you my forehead. I keep saying contour, it's bronzer. It's because it's liquid and I'm not used to like liquid bronzers. Usually it's in a powder form. But I just put a little dabble here and there. I'm really glad I got this shade actually, because I was scared it wasn't going to work. And when you first put it on, it looks really orange, but once it's blended out, it looks really nice. And it also blends into my foundation really nice as well. So now this side of my face is looking more like a face instead of just a blank canvas, and then obviously the side is a bit bland. So I'm going to be back and I'll have all of this on. Okay, so now that I've done my bronzer on both sides, I'm going to be using my blush. So if you watched my makeup collection, which was my most recent video, I did actually show you all these products. So you probably recognise them if you watched that video, but I'm basically going to be taking the Made by Mitchell liquid blusher. This is in the shade Posy Rosy, and it's a really nice pink shade. I'll show you. It's really, really pretty. So what I'm going to do is actually take that with a sponge. I'm taking it with a sponge instead because I don't know, I don't really like using a brush, so I'll just put that on and you'll be able to see. Okay guys, so now that I've done my blush, I'm going to be going over them with my powders as like a to set it basically. But before I do that, I'm going to be using my baking powder. So I actually don't bake my face just because I don't really see the point. I just kind of put it under my eyes because my concealer's creasing a little bit and we don't want that because we've done all our cream products now, because I don't have cream highlighter. So now we're just going to be putting the powder on. There we go, that was literally like the easiest step. So now we're going in with my bronze first, and I'm also going to be putting this on my nose and here. So I'll just quickly show you. I don't really do any sculpting method, I just kind of put it all over my nose, and then I use a highlighter down the bridge and it looks fine. But yeah, I go in with a really light amount of this and it basically just makes you look nice. So now with the blush, I'm going to be using a brush this time, the Morphe M405 brush. Okay, so that's blush done. Now it's time for highlighter. So I'm using my most favourite highlighter, my Ofra glazed donut. I still can't get over this highlighter. So I'm going to be using this brush, Morphe M501 brush, and I'm putting it kind of like above my blusher. So now it's time for eyes. So I'm going to be using the EYN Beauty palette. So this is fiery. I've got nude and berry. So I don't think I actually want to use any from this palette, but I definitely want to use Confidence from the Berry Matte palette. So I think I'll use Confidence and blend it out with Cinnamon and nothing else in the nude palette. So I already got foundation on my eyes, so now it's just a case of putting the colour on and blending it. Okay, so now I'm taking my Stacey Marie Carnival 3 Love Tea palette. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to be using the shade Vanilla, which is a shimmer, on my eyes to make them look very pretty. So I'm going to use Morphe 124 brush and get in Vanilla and just put it like a cut crease on my eyes basically. I'm going to be using some mascara and mascara gel / eyebrow gel. So I'm going to curl my lashes, put this on it, and then put the mascara on. Now that's the mascara done and I already feel much better and look more like a human. So now, what's the step now? Gloss. Oh, no, I lied, it's setting spray first. So I'm using the Matte Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. And so just spray it on my face. Okay, let me let my lashes dry first. Okay. Oh, it's smudged. Let's put my Revolution lip gloss on. I've noticed I have a lot of Revolution stuff. I think it's just good. It's like, it's cheap, but it's also really good. I feel hair on it. Okay, so that is the look. So once I've taken my hair down, brushed it out, I'll basically be glam ready, party ready. So this, I feel like I've got like a hair around here, so this is the finished product. So I feel like I just look really nice and glowy, and I look like myself still. Like all I've done is enhance my features, and that's what makeup should be. It shouldn't be you trying to change yourself and look like someone else. It should just be you enhancing what you've already got. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. and maybe even had a little follow along. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye!